Greetings and welcome back to Switch to Linux. Apparently the kitty wanted to go. I disturbed his rest. He's been sleeping lately on the sofa downstairs, and I pulled him off of there, and now he's like, I gotta go back. But now he's all confused because I moved some stuff around in the office. He's like, I don't know where to go anymore. I don't know. Of course, we have to order unicorn meat because we're going to be talking about Alexa today. It's our feature story. So, hey Alexa, order unicorn meat. Confirm. There, we got that out of the way. There'll probably be a lot. If you do happen to have an Alexa on today, you are probably going to want to turn it off because, yeah, there's going to be some unicorn meat ordered for sure. For sure. All right. So, hello, everybody. Ricky's on. Hello, Ricky. Greetings, Quint. How's it going there? Quint, I will probably do my lineage video on Sunday unless the footage is messed up and I have to re-record something, which I won't re-record for a while. So I'm going to look at my footage over this weekend, though, and probably get that up Sunday. Let's see. Keegan, hello. So we're talking about Alexa. Don't forget to order unicorn meat. That is true. Apparently, allegedly, my brother is going to get me a giant unicorn or something for Christmas. So we're going to have something added to the backdrop. Hopefully it has no green in it so I can hang it behind me even though we have a green screen going on, you know. That'd be cool. So, Mavis Games, if you're watching, make sure there's no green in that unicorn. Or maybe some green so it looks kind of creepy and alien-like. I don't know. Bruce Scott, hello there. Greetings to you. How are you doing? Pizza. How's it going there? Replacing the old YouTube banner. You guys think of the new one. Let's have a look at the new pizza banner. Copy link address. That'll work. I don't know. It might be a little too hard to read sometimes, depending on what you put over it, though. I don't know. Maybe try and do something more. What is your current one right now? Okay. Let's see. I don't even see a banner on your channel right now. It's still loading something, I guess. There it goes. Come on. Man, that's a big image apparently. Or my stuff's just not downloading well enough. Yeah, I don't know. You go either way. I do kind of still like your old one. But I don't know. What do other people think? Alexa, order dehydrated water. Confirm. There you go. Yes, dehydrated water. Awesome. Hello, Tom Slick. You're looking slick today. Mel Gibson, still love your films. Greetings. Alexa, self-destruct. It actually starts a countdown. 5, 4. No, too soon. All right, Vladimir, how's it going there? Hello there from Boyle Heights. Greetings, Boyle Heights. DT, how's it going there, DT? What's going on your way? It's the whole banner. Been adding jokes to my videos lately, so I want to make my branding more comedy orientated. Okay, all right. I guess I can see that. You could always have a busted gut. Oh, ooh, that's bad. It's really bad. All right. Well, should we wait a few more minutes? I forgot to go get tea or... Why do I have water rack here? Hold on, let me find some water. Man. Enjoying the blue moon. All right. I'm enjoying some water. Hello, Larry Johnson. Greetings. Hello, Mitchell. All right, shall we go ahead and jump on in? We might actually have a shorter show today. I had a lot of business news, but I looked at it, and it was like 7 articles from AT&T. Like, how does one company get so bad? I was thinking about just doing an entire Death Star AT&T build, but decided against it. You know. Hello, Anna Rita. Greetings. Alexa, calculate the value of E. There you go. Let's see. Alexa, order a Galaxy Fold unlocked with Sprint. Confirm. Oh. Ooh, get an orange slice for that blue moon. All right. Oh, the latest Wogue video. DT's in the latest Wogue video. Nice. All right. Let's go ahead and jump on into the news, shall we? We're going to start on the privacy stuff. Where's my PIA shilling banner? I should get rid of the Nord shilling banner. Let me go ahead and get rid of the Nord shilling banner because I'm done with Nord for a while. Really? I thought I just clicked delete on that. Yes, delete. Thank you. Hopefully I didn't delete anything else I needed accidentally. Anyway, let's go ahead and dive on in, shall we? Welcome back to Switch to Linux. This is the weekly news roundup, and today, before we get started, we're going to talk about private internet access. Now, not everybody needs a VPN. I know that's not something they hear on most channels that have affiliate links for VPNs. But if you are a person that travels around coffee shops, you have a need to change your geolocation, or there's another reason you might legitimately need a VPN, consider using private internet access. Using my affiliate link there, that will help me out. So you can connect up to, is it 5 or 6 simultaneous devices now, I think. And you can pick up a year access of it for $40. They also block out all those ad tracking stuff and things like that. So definitely it is a decent VPN if you are happen to need one. Also, they've been demonstrated in court to not be keeping logs. That's a good thing. All right. So as we dive on into the privacy news, just a little update here from the Verge. They're telling us how to delete all your Fitbit data before Google takes charge. So, of course, Google just bought Fitbit for $2.1 billion because they've been trying to get into this type of market. And so with this, they have a period of time before they actually get it, because businesses don't just buy it and then take everything over. It'll take, 3 to 6 months at least. Now, when you delete your Fitbit data, it may take up to 90 days to delete it. So you want to get on that pretty quickly if you are thinking about doing that because of the big old Google taking all this health data. So they kind of walk through it. So you can download all of your data, go into it with the web or with the there's the desktop view, there's the applications, there's the mobile app. Download all your stuff, delete it, and then that will hopefully get that data out of there. And then, maybe they'll still have the data in backups. This is the scary part about putting all this type of stuff on somebody's cloud service. And then people never, ever, ever, ever put your health data on somebody else's server again. Don't do it. Don't do it. There's very few use cases where I think it would be useful. So like one of those use cases, of course, if you're, you have an elderly parent or something, give them one of those and set up the alerts that you can be alerted if something goes on. That is certainly a thing. So definitely something to consider there. So anyway, there's some information about how to delete it. I don't know why I have so many Ars Technica articles today, but I do. Search warrant overrides 1 million users' choices not to share DNA with cops. People, stop putting your DNA into these DNA databases. Ooh, look at me, 23 and me, I'm related to blah, blah, blah. First and foremost, these tests are completely inaccurate. In fact, I literally think you send it out, they just, hey, let's just pull this one out and send it to them. There have been a lot of tests with these things. They'll take actual twins, submit their DNA to these different things, and then from the same company, their DNA results come out completely different. They are genetically identical twins from different companies, all complete disagreements. I think they're just literally making stuff up. But they're collecting the data and making one giant database connected with all of your personal information and how the police can gain access to. So in this case, this is what ended up happening here is when the police wanted to look into somebody, the Golden State Killer cases and some of these other cases. It caused a little bit of a concern. What is that, 6 months or a year ago, whenever this all happened, and then a lot of companies came down and said, "Oh no, we're just not allowing police into the databases now," except with a court order, because police, in this case, they go in and they just get a generic carte blanche court order to harvest everybody's DNA from the system to check it against open case matches. So don't share your DNA with any of these companies because this is all allowing them to grab it and scoop it all up and do whatever you need to do with it. Really. So in this case, over 1 million users, even though they selected the choice, do not share my information with the police. A court order here in the Five Eyes will get your information to the police anyway, no matter what you want. So consider that. Don't submit your DNA to those things. And if you have already done so, then request that they delete your DNA. And maybe it'll happen, but I'm not exactly holding my breath. No, I Okay, never mind. This is ludicrous. All right. A former Twitter employee, I almost said Twitch, Twitter employee charged with spying on users for the Saudis. So this is, I'm always warning you, even if the company has the greatest security policies in the world, we still have a little issue with the fact that employees can access this data. Maybe it's IT guys, and there's no way that you can have a system that nobody can access. I guess maybe I take that back. There is. There's things like cloud storage systems that are encrypted. If you encrypt it on your end and submit it out, they can get the data, but they can't decrypt it. I mean, they could run it through a supercomputer or something if they really wanted to, and get a decryption key. But one of these things to remember is that even if the company has the best ever policy, the data can still be leaked out. And here we have 2 articles that both came out this week talking about more issues where people, employees at a company, utilize the data to do nefarious deeds. This first one was spying for Saudi royals. So in this case with Twitter, some employees were working for Twitter and they were basically giving backdoor access to individual specifically targeted people. So in other words, it was very directed. The hacker would have to get in there and specify who exactly they wanted to. But this was a Saudi employee who started working for Twitter and had access to all this information and started using this to spy on the people. So be aware of that. Be aware of that data can. And I don't know which one's worse, that one or this one. A Trend Micro employee was also caught harvesting data. This one was a whole lot less targeted, was just grabbing and downloading data and selling it to all of those support scammers that keep calling you on the phone. Hello, we are calling you from Microsoft. We have detected that you have a virus on your computer. Would you please turn your computer on and open up the program called TeamViewer, and then we are going to get you that code. All right. I mean, really, people. So employees at Trend Micro. Now, the good thing is, as soon as they found out about it, so Trend Micro did not fail the stupidity test. They actually disclosed the information on the front end, and that was an excellent thing. But still, they had employees working at their company. So in early August 2019, Trend Micro became aware some of our consumer customers running our home security solutions have been receiving scam calls by criminals impersonating Trend Micro support personnel. The information that the criminals reportedly possessed in these scams led us to suspect a coordinated attack. They immediately launched a thorough investigation. It was not until the end of October that they were able to definitively conclude that it was an insider threat. A Trend Micro employee used fraudulent means to gain access to customer support databases that contained names, email addresses, Trend Micro support ticket numbers, and some instances of telephone numbers. No indication any other information such as financial or credit card payment processing information was involved, or that any of our data from business or government contractors was accessed. Now, what ended up happening is these scammers got it, but of course, once it gets into one scammers, they all trade the information out. So another case of an employee at a company, these guys, at least they acted quickly. Hey, it's the beginning of November. They disclosed it very quickly after it was done. So it gets the bill of support for saying, hey, at least they took a good action on it. They reported it pretty quickly. So we can't fault that. I mean, what do you really do? You can't ever have a guarantee that, anybody you hire will or will not do anything nefarious. So these guys at least did a good job. They worked with officials. They disclosed it very quickly and dealt with the issue. So kudos to you, Trend Micro. I like that, but it's just another warning. Be careful because this type of data can be used. All right. Researchers can hack Siri, Alexa, and Google Home devices by shining lasers at them. So this is an interesting attack because the type of microphones that these do, of course, microphones work on vibrations. So certain low energy emitting lasers can trigger the same signals. And so what they were actually able to do is utilize lasers up to 360 feet Since the devices do not do any authentication, they were able to trigger and pass any commands on for the purpose of opening doors, getting information, or ordering unicorn meat. Hey, Alexa, order unicorn meat. Confirm. All right. So basically, they were able to brute force PIN numbers, do a whole lot of other things from a variety of different tests. And they actually have, I have a few videos here where you can get these. So you can get all of the articles I've linked on switchedtolinux.com. There will be a link to the thing in the description here. And you can actually see the videos, see what they're doing. So here they're hacking a Google through an open window or through a window to open up the garage door. So, there's fun stuff. Here's a long distance injecting, okay, Google, what time is it to Google Home by shining a laser from 110 meters away. This is pretty incredible stuff. And just another thing, if you have one of these devices, you want to get rid of that. That's not good, yo. That's not good. All right, on to our feature story today. Yet another Alexa device is being summoned into court to see what information it has about a most bizarre murder involving a spear. When we're talking about Amazon, we're not talking about people who run around killing each other with spears. We're hopefully talking about civilized societies. But in this case, there was a husband and wife. They got into some feud and controversy, and this guy had a spear by his bed, and he ended up being killed by his spear. Or she was, I forget. Somebody was killed by this spear at the foot of the bed, and the police come in and look at the scene. They're like, what's going on? And they're like, I don't know how the spear got in the middle of her chest, man. But there's an Alexa in the room. So they subpoenaed Alexa. Alexa, tell us what you heard for the last 24 hours. Yet another case of an Alexa. It's like, what are they expecting? This Alexa saying, oh, where's my spear? I need my spear to spear this woman, Are they looking for that? I don't know. I don't get it. But the point is, guys, that these things are perpetually listening. Remember that an Alexa device was used to gain access to information that was used in a criminal prosecution, okay? Because it doesn't just wait for the, okay, Alexa, or hey, Alexa, order unicorn meat, confirm. It doesn't do that. It doesn't do that at all. What it does is it's constantly listening, and anything it hears gets sent up to a server for processing. They only keep the things on your account publicly visible to you when you say the wake word. And so the Alexa police in Florida are investigating whether they have stumbled on a silent witness to a possible murder and are trying to get the truth from her. Sylvia Galvio Crispo, 32, was killed by a spear to the chest in the home at Hallandale Beach, Florida, north of Miami in July, which her husband, Adam Crespo, 43, has portrayed as a mysterious event. Honestly, sir, I have no idea how the spear got lodged in her chest. But police believe the Amazon Echo smart speaker devices in the home, known as Alexa because of the common wake word used to activate them, may have heard and recorded something relevant during the fatal altercation when the couple argued after a night out. It is believed the evidence of crimes, audio recordings capturing the attack of victim Sylvia Crespo that occurred in the main bedroom, may be found on the server maintained by or for Amazon. Police wrote in a legal filing. Adam Crespo is charged with second-degree murder. Second degree? Like, this is interesting. Like, first degree is you have intentions to kill somebody. Second degree is it's an accident. How do you accidentally spear your wife to the chest? Can anybody tell me your answers to that in the comments? How do you accidentally spear your wife to the chest? I don't know. That doesn't make any sense. But anyway, we did receive recordings and are in the process of analyzing the information that was sent to us, they say, so Amazon gave them this information. When police were called to the home in July, they found Sylvia Crespo bleeding profusely with a friend of the woman who had been out with the couple trying to save her life. Adam Crespo said the spear had snapped during the altercation and the 12-inch blade had somehow pierced his wife's chest. He pulled the blade out, hoping it was not too bad, but she died. The friend said she heard the couple arguing but did not know what it was about. Investigators now wonder if there was a chance Alexa was woken at some time during the incident and recorded anything useful to getting out to the bottom. I gotta reread that. Talk. I can't read today. And recording anything useful to getting to the bottom of the woman's gruesome death. Items using smart technology, often known as Internet of Things, do have certain capacity to eavesdrop in some circumstances and have come up in criminal cases before, and he's on bond, whatever. Some interesting points to make here. Number one, remember that Amazon is also the company working with Department of Defense and police forces and all these other things. How do we know that Amazon is not collecting data from these things routinely and just having a database for police? I mean, they did seem to get information to the police pretty quick. That's a little questionable. And so basically we have a situation here where people are putting these own little recording spy devices in their house and they're being used. Now, it's bad that somebody got murdered and I hope they get to the bottom of it. I mean, to me, it's like, how do you accidentally stab your wife in this? Like, what were you doing with a spear that the spear snapped in the middle of an altercation that your wife ends up dead? Do we need an Alexa for this device? I don't know. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts on all this in the comments down below. And don't forget, hey, Alexa, order unicorn meat. Confirm. Alrighty. Let's check our comments. Did I leave my spot where I was? Apparently I did not leave my spot where I was. Distro Tube does not ruin his beer with fruit slices. Alright, no oranges in the Blue Moon. No limes in Corona. Alright. Seattle, there's a place called Blue Moon Burgers. Pretty good burgers, but their fries aren't very good. Why are you done with Nord other than getting hacked? There's a number of other things. One of the problems with working with Nord as an affiliate is they don't do payouts. Like Private Internet Access does a payout every month, even if it's as little as a couple dollars. Nord, you have to email them. Last time I wanted to get a payout from it, it took 3 weeks, and I never got any responses to them. I actually had to blast emails out I had to do what is generally referred to as an executive email carpet bomb to actually get anybody to respond to emails. And all I'm like, are you getting my messages? Are you getting my emails? It was insane. And so I'm not completely killing the Nord account. I'm just not going to be promoting it. It'll be on my site unless I find some real good other reason to completely take it down, but they're kind of a pain. How do you know Google doesn't have 100 copies? I'm sure they do. Is personality part of DNA? Some people speculate. Vince encrypted his DNA. Very good. I want to get that DNA encryption model. That'd be awesome. Everyone wants my bowel movements. I mean, just the guys at MIT does. I mean, come on, you could get the app for MIT that'll remind you to take a picture of the pooey, Hello, beginning lockpicking diaries. How's it going there? Yeah, I'm never using a DNA service yet. Google's trying to find that out, so I always have the upper hand. Yep. Nice imitation. Let's see, look up WizWaddle. Cool. How do you get root in Resurrection Remix? It's the same way as in Lineage. Under developer options, you use root as ADB, toggle that guy on, and then when you go into the system, you do, I think, ADB root, and then it'll tell you it's rooted, and then you have to do an ADB remount to actually access the root file system. Then you can do all of your stuff, and then unmount the drive and turn off ADB root, and that way, that's how I push my custom host file to my cell phone. So ADB root, and then you have to remount the drive. If Google could design a DNA killing microwave with the health data, blame it on fake virus, and offer a pill to cure it, then they just stop beaming you from a cell tower. Yeah, I would believe that. Is unicorn meat good or stuff, or is it really gaming? I think if I understand correctly, it is very much kind of like spam, not email spam, but let me have a look here. Unicorn meat. Oh, we got creamed possum too. Oh man, we have a bag of unicorn fart cotton candy. I might have to order me that these days. All right. Anyway, here's your link for your unicorn meat. All right. Set it as my YouTube banner, and I decided it doesn't look very good, so I'm making another one. Yeah, I wasn't sure it was going to look all that good, man. Alexa, what is the square root of purple? Yellow. Everything is hacking you, spying on you, tracking you, and doing a peekaboo game. Yeah, I know. Because the shower, it seems to be my safe place. No, I mean, they're working on putting smart toilets in there, man. Come on. And don't forget, over in China, in the public restrooms, you have to use a facial scan to get your 3 meters of toilet paper. Stop with all these smart devices. They listen to everything in your house, and they track what you do online. Yeah, I'm telling you. Yeah. Just switched to Pop OS. Very cool. Pop OS is a nice, respectable distro. Second degree could also be a crime of passion. Yes, this is true. Okay. Yeah, second degree could be a crime of passion. You're right about that. Bury your wife in the chest by sleepwalking, maybe. I don't know. Chinese make an aphrodisiac out of the horn by grinding it into a fine powder. Yeah. First degree murder requires the defendant plan and intentionally carry out the killing. Second degree requires killing of either intentional or reckless or spur of the moment. Yeah, I did forget about that spur of the moment thing. So yes, I guess second degree murder would be the case. That's right. All right. I concur. Whispering around her Alexa when I asked her if she still had one, I noticed it was on the bookshelf and unplugged. I told her to throw it away. Yeah. Good live stream update. Really appreciate your content. Awesome. Why, thank you, beginner. Smart speakers? No, not in my house. Hey Siri is also disabled. No smart TV or other phone home in the device. Yeah. Why are so many people okay with being spied on? And can this mindset be changed? You know, I think the reason is, I think first and foremost, the vast majority of people do not even realize they're being spied on. They're just so caught in by the convenience and the marketing, they don't have a functioning brain to consider what's going on. Found I've close to 500 subs on a Russian website. Uh-oh, that's not good. There are a few sites out there that duplicate all the content on YouTube. If YouTube really wants to do something good, they can actually get rid of those sites. Jeff Folk, thank you for that super chat, my friend. He's had the unicorn fart candy. It's cotton candy in a bag. Nice. Lost my smartphone recently. If it's so smart, why couldn't it find me? There you go. Running Debian 10, full-time at home and work. Also watch Nullbyte for security. There you go. If you accidentally killed someone and turned yourself in, what would your sentence be? Pretty bad. You'd definitely get a lot of, you'd probably get closer to the minimum for the crime if you turn yourself in. If you made them work for it, then you wouldn't. There's a lot of sentencing and fines goes to pay back the law enforcement and things for their time. If you're going in and you're complicit. Now, if you ever, like, pro tip, if you ever find yourself guilty of a crime, like you wake up like, oh man, that was bad. That was stupid. Don't just walk right into the police station. Go hire a lawyer and take a lawyer with you into the police station. That way, the lawyer will be able to negotiate the absolute best thing you can do. So, you know, that's that. Hello, Steve. How's it going there? DNA encryption is irreversible. I discovered this when I found out I like cat food now. Nice. You know, but isn't DNA encryption, isn't that part of what was going on in District 9? Part one of Scaring Ubuntu today on Nullbyte was awesome. Awesome. That sounds like a cool channel. I'll have to go check it out. Oh, Vince. Oh, Vince, you want some of these? I don't know where the cat is. Oh boy, shall we get into the second part of our show here? Man, I held the cat food up and it changed the tint of my skin. This is not the green screen we're looking for. All right. You love my ability to control the tech with just my hand? That's because I got a silicone thumb. Yeah. All right, guys, let's go ahead and dive on into that. Jeff Hope, I saw your articles today. I will have a chance to look at them when I can. Just FYI. All right, guys. So we're going to move on to the business section. I cut the AT&T just down to the two most egregious. We could have had an entire business show just on AT&T. But I decided against it. So let's go ahead and jump on into business. Oh, boy. Welcome back. Whoa, hold on. Let me fix my banners here. I don't know why my banner's not working. Why is my banner not there? My banner's broken. My banner's broken. Like something seemed like it was missing. There we are. My banner's back. Welcome back to Switch to Linux. This is the business edition of the weekly news roundup. These are recorded live Fridays, 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Well, if you'd like to get yourself some Switch to Linux gear, head on over to shop.switchedtolinux.com. You can pick up some RM, RF, no preserve root code of conduct. We have Switch to Linux, you fool. We have cats and tinfoil hats. And just a variety of other cool things, including my very nice mouse pad, which my green screen triggers. So you can have a look at anything over there at shop.switchedtolinux.com. All right. On to the news of the day. Future release. Be the first to know what's going on with Firefox. Restricting notification permission prompts in Firefox. They did an extensive study, and they realized people don't like pop-up notifications. No crap, Mozilla! You had to do a study to demonstrate that? For the love. But at least they're responding to this. And so basically what they're doing now is as of Firefox 72, I think 70 just came out. So as of Firefox 72, you can more easily disable the notifications. Basically, you can stop pretty much all notifications much easier. I think this is still on a site-for-site basis, but it's going to prevent the same site from popping up a notification over and over. Now, FYI, go into the about:config. You can actually disable notifications entirely from inside of that. And that's what's so cool and good about Firefox. So anyway, they did this experiment, and they designed an experiment measuring a measurement using Firefox telemetry to shows I cannot talk today. Telemetry that allows us to report details around when and how a user interacts with permission prompts without revealing personal information. See, this is one of the things I don't like about Firefox. Stop using telemetries and collecting this type of data, even if it's not anonymized. You have to give people explicit opt-in permission to be part of your tests, Mozilla. So, yes, I agree with what you're doing here, but stop it. You need to be a little bit more open about this stuff. But anyway, so it was randomly chosen pool of study participants for 0.1% of the user population on Firefox release, as well as for all users of Firefox Nightly. I can understand putting it in Nightly. I got no problem if it's in Nightly. All right, the release study additionally differentiated between new users and existing users to account for the inherent bias of existing users towards denying permission requests. The results, basically the results found that on release, 99% of notification prompts go unaccepted, with 48% being actively denied. This is even worse than what we've seen on Nightly, and it paints a dire picture of the user experience on the web. To add from related telemetry data, during a single month of the Firefox 63 release, a total of 1.5 billion prompts were shown to users, of which only 23.66 million were accepted, i.e. for each prompt that was accepted, 60 are denied or ignored. In about 500 million cases during that month, users actually spent time clicking no or not now. Users are unlikely to accept the prompt when it is shown more than once for the same site. We'd previously given websites the ability to ask users for notification every time they visit the site. The underlying assumption is that users would want to take several visits to make up their mind. Turns out to be wrong. Duh! Okay, here's a note for all you guys. Nobody likes pop-ups. For the love, Can we just stop these pop-ups? They want to make me blow up. I blew up. I went on fire. Stop with the pop-ups, people. We don't want to see pop-ups. You give me a pop-up on your website, I'm going to leave your website. I don't want to be on your stupid mailing list. I don't want notifications. I want to come to your site, see the information, and leave. And if I have a good experience, I'm going to come back. I don't want to, would you like to be notified? Would you like to be notified? Would you like to be notified? Send for email. Send for email. Look at your ad. What's your ad? Ah! You are what's killing the internet, people. You're killing the internet. All right, enough of that. We didn't need a study to do this, people. We didn't need a study. All right, so anyway, around 85% of prompts, let's see, users unlikely to accept prompt when it's shown more than once for the same site. Yeah. Most notification prompts don't follow user interaction, especially on release. The overall number of prompts are already compatible. Prompts that are shown. So, based on this, we've decided to enact 2 new restrictions. Starting from Firefox 70, replace the default not now option with never, which will effectively hide this prompt on a page forever. So that applies to a single one. Starting with Firefox 72, require user interaction to show notification prompts. Prompts without interaction will only show a small icon. So in other words, you land on a site, if all you're doing is looking at the site, you do not get any notification. So you'd have to actually interact with the site. I'm not sure if that means scrolling, but definitely clicking on a link, looking at an image, filling in a form. That's the only time as of 72 it's going to give you the pop-up prompt. All right. So as of 70, the not now is going to be switched to never. But again, that's only on a single site. I would like to see an option in Firefox making it easier to say, never give me notifications under any circumstance at all, period. Never ask me again. Again, you can do that inside the about config, but you can't do that in simple basic settings. Firefox, put that in the simple basic settings. Notifications, notification tab, never notify me. I never want to hear from a website. You're not allowed to ask, period. All right, so when a permission prompt is denied by Firefox, the user still has the ability to override this automatic decision by clicking the small permission icon that appears in the address bar. This lets users use the feature on the websites with a prompt without waiting for user interaction. So there's what Firefox is up to. AT&T, let's get on to some amazing AT&T news. Under the category of, can we just close this company down now? So get info about changes to the mobile share plan effective October 29th. Bill, data and plan prices for select mobile share plans are increasing. Here's the detailed info. Take a look at this marketing. Enjoy more data. Starting with October 2019 bill, you'll get an additional 15 gigabytes of data on your mobile share plan. The bonus data comes with a $10 price increase. Guys, I actually use less than 1 gigabyte. If I were on AT&T and they're like, great news, we're giving you 15 more gigabytes and only charging you $10 more, I'd show them my favorite finger. I mean, reality, man, reality. Not sure which plan you have? Check your account. Then check the table to see how your plan is changing. You can keep your plan, move to another plan, or cancel your service. No more grandfathering for you. Old fogey just kicked the bucket. Mobile share plan, 30 gigabyte data. The old monthly price was $130. The old amount of data is 30 gigabytes. Now you get 45 gigabytes of data for $140. Yeah, baby. So you can kind of see what's going on. So all these mobile share plans in AT&T, if you're on AT&T and you got one of these mobile share plans, your bill is going up by $10 a month, and there is nothing you can do about it. You cannot opt out. You can change to another plan that they have. You can keep the new plan with a new rate, or you can cancel your service. Congratulations. I really think AT&T is seeing what in the world they can do to injure their stockbrokers the most, to their investors the most. I cannot, for the life of me, understand this. Other than to say, these are all plans for like high gigabyte data plans and things. So, just an FYI, this is insanity. This is insanity. All right, AT&T also makes customers work hard to get the refunds they should actually be getting automatically. So basically what happened is there was a blackout on the sports channels. And there was a court case about this, and AT&T was required to give the money back. Well, they decided they're only going to give the money back if you actively complain. But since they're such a bad company, I have a sneaky suspicion, people, that you can actually go in and just complain, and you'll probably just get some account credits just for complaining about anything and everything. I don't know. Just if you have AT&T, call them up and complain about something. See if they give you a credit to the bill. And if their customer support is as stupid as Verizon's customer support has become in the last 6 months, then you could probably keep calling every month for a while, and you'll just keep getting another outsourced person who's probably brand new on the job, and you can just keep on getting yourself some account credits. So maybe you can just complain your way to get that $10 taken back off your bill again, just get the extra data for free. I don't know. But anyway, if you happen to have this, if you had the DirecTV, AT&T had DirecTV, and you were affected by this sports channel blackout for 2 months, you can actually get a discount back, but you actually will have to call them and complain. They will not give it to you automatically, even though they are supposed to. And on to our feature story for today. Facebook is indeed a quivering little baby. So there was a massive Facebook document leak, 7,000 pages of internal documents. This actually goes back to an old lawsuit going back, I think, as far as 2015. What was the name of this app? So this was an app that would basically scrape through. So 643 is the person who owned the app, and basically it was an app that would go through all of the pictures available on Facebook and sort the women wearing bikinis. And, basically give you information, which is a little scummy, but I mean, hey, this is Mark Zuckerberg, hotornot.com, fame. So no, he didn't do that one. He did one like it. But anyway, this is part of a lawsuit where they are alleging that Facebook had fraudulent and anti-competitive schemes because they pulled API access to this particular app, among other ones. It turns out that after 5 years of this, and we're finally getting this data, it turns out that all of this pivot towards privacy, which we knew they were not pivoting towards privacy. In fact, during this whole time, they're pivoting towards privacy is what they would oftentimes say in their communications. What they would end up doing instead is they were making more and more data publicly available by default without even letting people know. So when you first sign up on Facebook, if you joined Facebook when it was first a thing, it was a very private platform as far as, at least from the rest of the world. Facebook had all that information, but the rest of the world was kind of excluded. But they started to slowly roll out more and more things, in which case, eventually what happened is that it got to the point where nearly everything is public by default instead of private by default. But right in the middle of all of this, they were trying to get a rein on potential competition. And so they were alleging that they were pivoting more towards privacy. And in their pivot more towards privacy, this was actually just a ploy to change the APIs so that they could decide if a company was good to allow to exist or not. And so we get all these types of things. So they literally have an entire general overarching topic simply called the switcheroo, where they're talking about how they're making this idea of the pivoting to privacy, but it's only just about controlling the information that is out there and available. And so they were looking for ways to kill competition. So they would sort every business into a potential customer, a non-potential, customer, basically some of the products. So like Amazon was paying ads, so they gave Amazon as much access to their APIs and information as Amazon wanted. Okay, but we had a case with another chat. I forget the name of this one. Another chat client that was very much in competition with their chat applications, the Facebook Messenger, that they limited their APIs so frequently that it was pretty much unusable. They see WhatsApp as a potential threat, and so they just bought it outright. So we're seeing excessive amount, 7,000 pages of anti-consumer information, right when all of these Silicon Valley companies, including Facebook, are under antitrust violations and investigations, I should say. So it's definitely interesting to see what's going on with all of these leaked documents that all came out from this bizarre court case. It just keeps getting weirder and weirder by the moment. So those are kind of our thoughts. Let me know what y'all think about these comments down below. Wow, I did not say that right. All right, let's see. Missed an AT&T rant? Well, it depends on when you got here. Actually, no, I think you probably got here right before I got to the AT&T rant. I think I was introducing AT&T stuff when you first showed up. What would the sentence be if it was completely accidental, like you were playing paintball and somehow a paintball killed someone or something? If you turn yourself in or something, I'm like, did you kill somebody accidentally, Pizza? I'm getting concerned here. Pizza, go talk to a lawyer. It really depends on the jurisdiction and where you're at. You never go into the police station and just say, hey, I killed somebody. You take a lawyer in there with you because it's going to be worth it. It's like a CPA, you know. A CPA, it's like, oh, I can't afford $200 for a CPA. No, you can't afford not to hire a CPA for $200. And we're talking business, if you own a business. Because my CPA saves me so much money on taxes, he's absolutely worth the check I write him, you know. That's the thing. Now, if you're doing like paintball though, and like if it's like a paintball competition, that's all part of the waiver, you know. No, you know, Pizza, did you kill somebody, Pizza? I kind of want to know here. What's going on, man? I think, yeah, see, Mitchell's onto it. We're on to you, Pizza. We're on to you. No, usually if you turn yourself in right away, they will go as easy as they can. But there's also statutory minimums of what you can be charged for. But depending on what it is, they could choose to charge you for a lesser crime or a greater crime, depending on what's going on. So this is a fun story. My neighbor has a stalker, and I caught the stalker outside one night a couple weeks ago. And I wasn't completely sure it was the crazy stalker, so I just told the neighbor about it, and I learned that, yes, indeed, that was the crazy stalker. So next time I see Crazy Stalker, I'm going to tell Crazy Stalker that if Crazy Stalker comes around here again, Crazy Stalker may not leave. No, I tell Crazy Stalker she needs to never come back here, or I'm going to call the police and things like that and take down information and record it and stuff like that. All right. So the thing is that if Crazy Stalker is walking around the neighborhood and happens to have a crowbar in her back, you know, in her backpack or something, and the police would show up, you know, and question Crazy Stalker and find Crazy Stalker has a crowbar, the penalty for standing on the sidewalk and staring at somebody's house is fairly small. But carrying a crowbar, doing that at midnight, would constitute possessing burglary tools with the intent to commit burglary. So what they would do is there's a lot of crazy statutes that in and of itself, carrying a crowbar is not necessarily an illegal thing. But if you're caught in a weird, suspicious behavior, they can tack on the crime of doing that. So if you were to go and turn yourself in, they would possibly even just charge you for a more minor crime, ignore the major crime, give you a fine, and let you be on your way. It really depends on the seriousness of the crime, the jurisdiction, who originally found out about it, were they looking for anybody, was there investigation? There's so many factors that go into it. All right. Yeah, Pizza's toe has killed his toe, so how's that going, man? Yeah, we'll take a while. Second degree toe slaughter. Hello, Shadow Sly. How's it going there? You'll need a tow truck. Oh! That was such a bad pun. That was glorious. Hate pop-up windows and ads and advertisements. Yeah, I prefer to center. Hate audio and video ads. Oh my gee, they put their audio on to the point cats outside can hear. Yeah. Not like Mozilla, encourage people to read the code. I've read in their blog they were moving to Chromium's engine. Now cannot find that article. I have never heard anything about Mozilla going to a Chromium engine. Never heard about that. I don't imagine they would. Notification requests are so frustrating. Why not just Brave with Dissenter extensions? Well, I think that the Dissenter pulls out some of the things about Brave that I don't particularly like. Sorry, Anna Rita, that was very loud. My apologies for that loudness. When I'm downloading my Nintendo retro games, I always get pop-up, don't play this game if you're under 18. That's right. Only good notifications are on YouTube. Yeah. Crazy thing is they need to study this. I know. Ran a telemetry tracker a decade ago, and I was amazed at how many sites were sharing information, even sites I'd never visited. Yep. Firefox Quantum is actually Firefox Chrome, just like Edge has a Chrome manifesto in Firefox. No, it's not. It is not the same. Firefox and Chrome have a completely different engine. Even under Quantum. The Quantum engine is slightly different than the older one, but no, they're not the same. Yeah, he'll have to use his imagination with my host file, yeah. He's 5 gigs of data a month, so you actually pay that. Oh, gee, not the finger. It's a bonus because you pay more. Yeah, it's their bonus. Unlimited data with Straight Talk. There you go. Went to a banner similar to the old one, but more simple. Did Pale Moon, but it's not clean. Based on old Firefox, naked browser for cell phone. Yep. Getting dictionary, look out, definition of bonus. Definition of bonus. AT&T, stealing more of your money. Yep. Flying fickle finger of fate. Nice. That was a good kung fu move, yep. Should be named AT&T screws their customers, yeah. Charge me for my medium garbage bin, so I win the small one since it's free. Not sure everything fits, but they'll just have to wait until next week. Just throw some in mind. I can actually throw away garbage only every 3 weeks because of how little garbage I consume. In fact, the vast majority of garbage I consume is because I have cats and I have to clean the litter box. AT&T second degree spears Alexa. Yeah. Which part of MeWe's pay? Like, I know the pages are pay. I don't know why they decided to do that, but I don't know. Early stages, Facebook requires your real name before they monetized. Yeah. Warren C's very own and all others of MeWe. Are they charging for their basic stuff now too? Let me have a look at MeWe again. Like, I closed the MeWe account because they started charging for the business pages, which was stupid because, like, I don't think anybody's going to be, you know, I don't think it's not a good business expense. Not a good business expense to have to pay to have a crappy page with a site that has virtually no audience when Facebook's is free. In fact, if I didn't have to have a personal Facebook account for a business Facebook account, I might consider it. I'm not going to, but I might. It still says get started free forever on the thing, but I don't know. Toss starts soon. Yes, time is Toss starting. He's starting at 10. We should be done by then. Later, pizza. Todd said, hey, Alexa, grab my beer. Yeah, you don't think of Alexa grabbing a spear, but you know. And no, pizza didn't kill anyone. All right, good to know, pizza. Good to know. You're trying to leave YouTube. Yeah. Watching Legal Eagle is not a replacement for a good bloodsucker. You killed your dignity. No. There's a good YouTube alternative. Yeah. BitChute's slowly coming along. Not quite as good yet, but it's slowly coming along. Sort of and I'm flashing a ROM called Paranoid Android. Resurrection Remix doesn't support the Pixel. Really? I thought Resurrection Remix supported the Pixel. I'm checking on that. All right. Go to that one. All right. Okay, so we got downloads. So there's a couple different download links. So which... It's not Bullhead. What's the code for the Pixel again? I'll note if I see it, but there's a lot here. It's not Angular, right? Come on, Pixel. Where are you? Sailfish. That's right. Okay, so if it's not here, then it should be down here under your older versions. I would be very surprised if it does not support it. Really? That is completely... That is weird. I have no earthly idea why they do not support Sailfish. That is completely bizarre. Interesting. Yeah, Paranoid Android. There was a reason I didn't go with that one. I can't remember what it was, but... I have a Twitch account, but I've never used it. I use it to comment on my brother's Twitch streams. Eventually, I might go and do something over there, but I don't know. Personally, have not a YouTube replacement as of yet, but once I do, I might jump ship. Don't like to depend on Google too much. Yep. Don't call the police. Just say no words. Put him in a shovel in your trunk and bury him under... Don't do that. Lost sight in an eye playing paintball. Sued the course's insurance for compensation and won. Nice. A weak point in YouTube channels or websites recommend you learn stuff. Mitchell, I should hopefully Sunday, as long as my footage is adequate, I will be releasing a video on putting Lineage on a Nexus. Double standard where males get all the blame while females get away with anything. Huh. I don't know. I've seen... I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. Other news, Microsoft to bring Windows Defender Linux in 2020. Wow. I keep on hearing that. That just sounds crazy to me. Male Twitch streamer gets in trouble, they get banned. Female Twitch streamer gets in trouble, they don't get banned. Installing Linux from scratch. Started this morning. Keeps me busy during downtime at work. This is purely an academic exercise. I don't know enough to make a daily driver yet. There you go. Oh, see you later, Tom Slick. Thanks for coming along. BitChute needs a good mobile app if they want to really take off. This is probably true. I'm not going to read that comment. McStiffy. Sorry. Bring myself to fully trust Kadashi. Yeah, pretty cool otherwise. Yeah, Mixer is owned by Microsloth. Yep. Linux enthusiast, but also like Microsoft products. All right. Hello, Derek Graham. How's it going there? Send videos to the team. They upload them, put them in categories. Squint Radiohead supports Paranoid Android. We'll learn more. Tom, you can look it up. Yeah. Is Toss on yet? It's right about 10. Let's see if Toss is on. Not seeing Toss on yet. Anybody know when he's jumping on? A lot of music I'd post on BitChute if it was kept on the torrent protocol. Yeah. All right, I don't know if I can get a kitty. We'll try and round up a kitty. Kitty, kitty. Kitty, kitty. Not sure if I'm going to get a kitty or not, but we'll give it a try. Kitty, kitty. Maybe I'll get some of your guys' kitties. I don't think I hear pitter-patter of potty potty. I don't see kitty coming up. I don't hear kitty coming either. Oh well, we'll have to wrap it up. Maybe we'll get a chance to feed the kitty tomorrow. So I should be tackling tomorrow. I'm going to be looking at DNS over HTTPS and the letter Mozilla sent to the Congress people about the lying ISPs. It'll be an interesting one. So we'll see you tomorrow then. Should be around 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we will catch you later. Because I can't find Kitty. Got our cat's attention. All right. All right, Cat and Nala. You want some temptations? Here you go, Kitty. Because my cats aren't showing up for their temptations. My cat just doesn't want to pay these days. He's like, dude, I'm going to be a couch potato on the chair downstairs. Leave me alone. All right. Well, guys, thanks for hanging out, and we will catch you later.